I'm Olivia Barista.
And I'm Jojo Durbeck. Thanks for joining us for our first edition of Tiger Television.
Today's top story, freshmen. And we're going to ask them what they think about this big new school.
And another story, late arrival, and how you guys liked it.
Lastly, we're going to help you get to know your teachers.
For those of you wondering what Tiger Television is, it's our broadcast media class bringing you updates every Friday during your access periods.
And today's top story is about you. Well, that is if you're a freshman. Everyone's been wondering about what freshmen think about this big new school they've come to. So we sent our field reporter, Richie Rosner, out for the story.
Thanks, Olivia. I'm here with Brian McDonald and Ty Boyd, asking them some questions about their freshman year at South. Brian, what was your initial reaction walking into South?
It was really scary considering I came from a smaller school. But I think after a few days I really got used to it, and all the people were really nice and helpful.
The first day you came, did you face apprehension, excitement? Tell me about your thoughts.
It was really scary, like thinking of who I was going to sit with at lunch, and like the classes were going to be hard or easy. But after a few days, like I said before, it was really nice and easy.
Thinking about classes and lunch, Ty, what classes do you like so far? Do you have any that you're not 100% sure of?
I got a couple that I really like. I really enjoy my social studies class and men's chorale because they're just a lot of fun and kind of a time to lay back and just relax before having to get into some real hard classes.
And what do you think of the new lunchroom situation? It's a little different than at Edison, right?
Yeah, it's a lot different. At Edison we had all the 8th graders eat lunch together, so there was always somebody to sit with. But now with all the upperclassmen mixed in, I was nervous about finding someone to sit with, but it worked out just fine, and I've got a couple of friends to sit with.
Well, thank you both very much. Back to you, Olivia and JoJo.
Thanks, Richie.
So last Wednesday we had our first late arrival of the year.
Yes, we did. This was South's first late arrival, and we wanted to know what Tiger Nation thought of it.
So we sent out Richie to interview a couple of seniors to see what they liked about it.
Hi, I'm Richie Rosner here with seniors Joe Kirsch and Robbie Young to ask them a little bit about late arrival. Joe, what's your initial opinions on late arrival?
Yeah, I slept in later, and I also went to breakfast with Robbie.
Oh, so you went to breakfast with Robbie. We know what you were doing. What do you have at IHOP?
I had an omelet with pancakes.
Was it any good?
It was very good.
I'm glad to hear it. Did knowing that you had late arrival change your sleep pattern at all? Did you go to sleep a little bit later, a little bit earlier, knowing you'd have a little bit longer?
Yeah, I went to bed a little bit later, like a half hour, but it didn't change my sleep pattern that much. We went to IHOP pretty early in the morning.
Okay, that's good to hear. Back to you, Olivia and JoJo.
Our last story today is getting to know our teachers. We all think we know our teachers in class every day, but what's really going on with them?
So we sent out Richie to get the scoop.
Hey there, Tiger Nation. I'm Richie Rosner, and in broadcast media, we want to help you get to know your teachers better. So today, I set out for a quick interview with Miss Hildebrand. Miss Hildebrand, which subject do you teach?
English.
And how long have you been a teacher at South?
This is my 12th year at South, and I taught 8 years at Wheaton Central.
Through your time teaching, have there been any kind of embarrassing, funny teacher stories that you've come across?
Well, the first day I was teaching, my first class, I had all seniors, and they were only 4 years younger than I. And I had a desk that was sticking, a drawer that was sticking, and I kept trying to get it open and pulling it and pulling it. I finally yanked it. It came open, but everything fell out all over the floor. So that was my first impression for my students of me, and I was very embarrassed.
Well, I certainly hope that it got a little bit easier, and you've come to love the school like we all do, have you?
Sure, of course.
You heard it, Tiger Nation. Ms. Hildebrand thinks you're awesome.
Thanks, Richie, for the story. I'm JoJo.
I'm Olivia, and from all of us here at Tiger Television, have a great weekend.